Donna Ritchie came up with many different songs, but there was one song that most people, most pastors, or most of the hosts from those venues actually asked her to sing, and that was I Can't Believe. Donna Ritchie, she was a singer, songwriter, gospel music artist, um, and she was my mom. She created a lot of different albums from like I Want It All, which was one of her most popular ones, to The Spirit of David, which kind of debuted her take on some of the very classical gospel music um, songs back in her day and her era. And she would always sing it with such a passion that people would be moved by just her voice. Her voice was anointed. Her voice was always anointed, always gifted, and because of that, people still remember to this day the music that she sang in the church, in some of her benefit concerts that she had, and some of the venues that she sang at. The impact she's made on my life, honestly, being a mom. And it was really great for her to show me what it was like to be a gospel music artist, because everybody loved her. She was outgoing, she was funny, everybody loved being around her. Like, immediately when you saw her, you just wanted to talk to her and just get to know her more because of her demeanor, her attitude. She would always see the good in others. So just seeing her being, outgoing and funny, it was great to have her be such an impact on my life. Not only that, but the fact that she raised me to come to know God, come to know church life, family life, and how it was important. She taught me all of that, and at the same time, she taught me how to, be very creative, be a great inspiration to others. So she's made a huge impact on my life, but the number one impact she's made on my life is that she instilled that sense of, I support you. I got you. You can do this. I got you, girl. You can do this. You're my daughter, and I believe in you.
As I stated before, I am here with a very special guest, my daughter, Diamond Johnson. Welcome to the Chat Zone.
Thank you.
I am so delighted to have you here. And I'm not going to be your mom right now. I'm just going to be your interviewer.
Okay. So I don't have a mom?
Not right now.
Okay.
Just for a few minutes anyway.
Okay.
Back in 2015, early part of 2015, she started having some complications and health-wise, and I didn't really know what was going on. I thought, okay, this probably won't last very long, so she's probably going to get better from all of this. I can't really explain the health complications because it was so many at one time. So Dad and I, we've watched her, just making sure that she was okay. And then come September 2015, she passed away. At that time, I was in college, and I got the call or text from my dad saying that he was coming home, or at least he was coming to visit me, my home, which was High Point University. He was visiting me in campus, and I thought, oh, this is great. But then as soon as he got there, for some reason, I felt something uneasy, unsettling in my spirit, because I thought, wait a minute, what's going on? And at that time, my grandfather, my mom's dad, was with him at the time, and they drove up to see me, and they broke the news to me that she passed away, which ultimately I had a bad feeling from the start, but I didn't really want to believe it. I just brushed it off thinking, okay, this is nothing bad or anything. She's okay. She's all right. It's just he's going to come visit me real quick. There's somebody taking care of her. No, she passed away that day, and that's when, like, my world kind of shattered. That was the hardest day of my life, and it's harder to this day. It's harder to this day because I never got to say goodbye to her. I couldn't go home and say goodbye to her one last time. So the fact that she left without me saying goodbye or saying I love you, that was probably the hardest part of my life, and that's why that's how big of an impact she's made on my life, because I miss her to this day. Like, 4 years later, I still have dreams about her, and even in those dreams, it's like it feels so real, like she never left. And then when I wake up, I have to wake up to the reality that she's not here. Donna Ritchie came up with many different songs, such as, like I mentioned earlier, I Want It All, The Spirit of David. And one of the songs that she sang most often because of the popularity of her album was I Want It All. So everybody knows that song. It's very catchy, it's upbeat. But she sang it live in many different churches and different venues because everybody loved that upbeat song. It would always get everybody up, and they would start dancing, from the oldest to the youngest. They will all start dancing and whatnot. But there was one song that most people, most pastors, or most of the hosts from those venues actually asked her to sing, and that was I Can't Believe. And the reason why I chose that song, I Can't Believe, is because it made a lasting impact on many people. Just the lyrics itself caused people to like cry, or caused people to be moved because of the power of the lyrics and the power that she sang in that song. It's like that song was her signature music. That was her signature gospel music that she was able to sing with fervent passion, and you could feel the anointing whenever she was singing that song. Probably the biggest challenge in doing this song, which is basically a tribute to the original song, I Can't Believe. The challenge was I couldn't sing it like she could. The reason why I chose this song is actually I had a dream, and in that dream I was at a wedding, and during that wedding I was singing her song I Can't Believe live, and then all of a sudden when I woke up, it's like God impressed upon my heart to do this song as a tribute, and I thought, Lord, there's no way, because I can't sing it like her. And it's almost as if like God has been sharing with me through his word and through just the experiences that I've had. It's like he told me, I'm not asking you to sing it like her. I'm asking you to sing it like you. Sing it like you would. The reason why I chose this song is actually I had a dream, and in that dream I was at a wedding, and during that wedding I was singing her song I Can't Believe live, and then all of a sudden when I woke up, it's like God impressed upon my heart to do this song as a tribute, and I thought, Lord, there's no way, because I can't sing it like her. And it's almost as if like God has been sharing with me through his word and through just the experiences that I've had. It's like he told me, I'm not asking you to sing it like her. I'm asking you to sing it like you. Sing it like you would. And so from then on, that was a challenge because I thought, oh, well, the only way I can sing it like I would is if I gather inspiration from different Christian music artists such as Holland and NF and some of the other Christian music artists that I listen to. But I still can't sing it like her, nor can I sing it like them. So just grabbing pieces of inspiration here and there, plus listening back on I Can't Believe, I started to compile the music and started, singing it and was laying down the tracks. And then once I finished laying down the tracks, I played through the song in its entirety and I broke down. I was like, Lord, this is giving me chills. Like, I never would have thought it would come out this way. I never would have thought. I never would have imagined that I could actually sing this song. Because it was hard. It was hard for me to hear Mom sing that song again. The original I Can't Believe. It was hard for me because I'd always feel like I'm gonna, burst out crying and I'm like, Lord, I don't want to listen to this song, but I've got to so I can remember how it goes. So I listened to it over and over just to get the feeling of what it was like so that way I can put it down in different tracks. And once I finished doing the music, it's like God gave me the strength to do the entire song and to finish it. And then once it was done, it's like that feeling of relief just, it came out in tears. It came out in tears the entire time. And I'm like, Lord, this is it. This is what you were talking about, doing it the way I know how to do it, not the way that Mom did it, because to be honest, I can't sing it like her. I can only sing it like me. To do a tribute song of I Can't Believe, that's just something that is definitely it's not by design, it's not by my design, it's definitely by God's design. So honestly, I wouldn't do any of her other songs. All the other songs I wouldn't touch. It's just this one it feels as though it's more impactful, personal, and I've experienced it and I've witnessed her sing it so many times at church, at the different churches that she sang at the different venues that she sang at, that it only makes sense for me to do a tribute song for her using that song, I Can't Believe. I Can't Believe is a song that carries a voice, its own voice through generations because of the person who originally sang it. The person who originally sang it, Donna Ritchie, she had an anointing like none other. So this song is both memorable and impactful. So that's why the one thing I want people to remember about this song is it's not just a song, it's not just lyrics, it's not just a praise and worship song. It's more than that. It goes beyond words, it goes beyond the vocals, it goes beyond the melody, because it's got an anointing so strong that to this day, years later, people still remember it. And even those people that have never heard it before, it's impacted their lives, and it's definitely impacted mine, because it hits in that special place in our hearts, in our minds, so much so that we can't even describe the feeling. So we just are engrossed into the song. That's how powerful I Can't Believe is, and that's why doing this tribute song is a dedication to the artistry and the ministry that Donna Ritchie had on so many people's lives.